Yes, Winama. Yes, Winama. Mother of the house.
That was more like the Macarena. So embarrassing. Good evening, Mzansi. Welcome to another thrilling edition of TrendingSA right here on SABC3. I am, of course, King Loot, and you know I'm not rolling alone. I have the shadiest emperor in the Southern Hemisphere. Okay, move aside, Wendy Williams. It's my Blair.
Woof. I just had to give you a bark.
I don't know if I should run or if I should hide. Let me just hold my stuff. That bark was very hectic. And of course, helping me hide on the side and carry the show out tonight. He's alluring. He's a man with all the scoops. Welcome to this side, Samora. Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm just a little bit disappointed that I'm the only one here who doesn't have a royalty title. So, right. The Chief of Emonti.
I think Gqeberha just has a better ring to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Chief of Gqeberha.
I love it.
Okay, on that high...
Chief of GQ.
Yeah, right.
On that hijacking of royalty, which is meaningless, it's time for Top Trends.
Now, today is International Transgender Day of Visibility, and as TrendingSA, we celebrate the contribution that is done by the transgender, non-binary, and gender-diverse communities, and we believe that their lives matter because their rights are human rights. So be sure to support, donate, and join organizations that were created to help the community thrive. Hashtag Trans Day of Visibility.
I absolutely love that we live in a world where you can be whatever you want and you are protected by the Constitution. I know somehow, somewhere out there, somebody's looking at me going, and I'm saying, good. I love it.
I love it too. It's Absolutely. So cute. It's so precious. But something else that was really beautiful is that there was no dry eye in sight when took to the SABC One news desk last night to deliver her emotionally charged final news bulletin. And in the midst of all of that, I stumbled upon this very interesting Instagram post for the Minister of Social Development, Ulindiwe Zulu, which has since been deleted naturally. But take a look at this, Mabla.
To all of us whom the Lord spared, wake up and be thankful for life itself. To those whose loved ones did not wake up, rejoice in the memories of life spent with them. Hey guys, good morning, Instafam.
But you know what I love? I love the fact that you put up a sunrise with the which is the sound of the rooster crowing in the morning. She's waking us all up.
I'm glad you guys got that from that.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my gosh. But also after realizing her blunder, the minister took to her socials to issue this statement, which kind of actually made things worse.
I feel like this, realizing my mistake this morning. I apologize profusely. I'll find a way to express directly to one of SA's greatest presenters.
You know, for me, it definitely has to be the fact that she decided to use a video
crying for something else to explain what she did wrong.
But guys, also we need to remember, and I think this is a very big reminder, that our politicians are actually very old. And maybe they shouldn't be on social media, but they shouldn't be in parliament.
Yeah.
You know what, Mina, I worry about this particular minister, this particular one, because do you guys remember this?
You can. I'm finding it difficult to stay at home. Virus, just go away. Please leave us alone. We have a life to live.
It's trolling us. I think she wakes up because they get a bulletin that tells them anything major that happened in the country. And if Nokolo Khurwetbom had died, it would have been in that bulletin. Also, the president moved his briefing to 7:30 and said, I'm moving my briefing to 7:30 to let Unokolo Khurwetbom speak. And when the president offered that bulletin, the president started by saying, Nokolo Khurwetbom just spoke on TV.
So clearly she wasn't at the family meeting. But anyway, when we thought that nothing could top the minister's oversight, cousin Kamable, that he always reminds us about, came in like a wrecking ball with this tweet. Let's just take a look. That's all, that's the tweet, #legend. And then she follows it up. She says, my mother says when I was about 4 years old, I used to get super excited to see her on screen and scream her name around the house.
Got it. Cool. Do you remember?
Guys, so I hate what's happening right now. Tweeps were quickly realized that two can play that game and decided to come for Mrs. Jones' defense and with these jokes. Take a look. Prue said, actually, Minnie could be telling the truth. My mom says when I was 5 years old, I used to tell our visitors that, I hate you, Prue. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. And then Umpo Mulamedi didn't want to be left out and said, personally, I believe Minnie Dlamini because my mother also told me that when I was 3 months old, I would crawl around the house screaming, Nokolo too.
So, Maple, this is just one question, and because you know her personally,
Obviously.
actually you know both of them.
Right.
Is this a Nandi Matita situation that is happening with?
First of all, there's no situation. There's no situation here. There was not a Nandi situation. I believe those kids when they said they saw Nala, and I believe Minnie because I was actually in the house.
Okay.
Yes, and so without
Wait,
me,
how old were you when she was 4?
I was probably 8, 9.
Okay.
Yes.
And
so,
you remember her screaming, no Xolo?
Yes, she did. I just want to ask you guys around the table.
Yes.
Guys, are there spectacular things that you guys used to do when you were kids?
4 in particular. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. I was a surfer, bro. I even survived a shark attack. Booming in PE at Gqeberha. Crashing waves. So lacquer. Samora?
You know, I used to be that guy that held the keys.
At 4.
At 4, everybody, you know, when we have an event at home and there's a room with everything, you know,
And
all the nice things.
what
I was
taps?
the one with the key.
But you are the one taps.
And even at funerals, I was the one that read the obituary. I was the one that transported all the chairs back and forth. Ntende, I miss one day.
You guys are so annoying. And actually,
Okay.
I'm going to close this down by saying that at 4, around 4 or 5, I used to actually recognize car brands. I would tell you what car that was, and I knew the colors. So some of us fought differently and fived differently.
Quick question. Can you do that now?
Yes, I can.
Oh?
Yeah, I can.
I'm going to test this theory after.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
on a rather serious note, guys, a newly surfaced video showing a rather aggressive physical interaction between American rappers Saweetie and Quavo has set the timeline alight. Now, this video comes just after a week after Saweetie took to the socials to announce her split from her boyfriend of 2 years, marking another necessary loss for the hip-hop power couple community. Now, this video shows a heated and aggressive physical struggle, and many may be triggered once they see this, but please take a look. Jeez.
Yazi,
Why did he swing? Like, what could be so intense that you need to swing someone into a lift?
You know, this video, looking at it now, is very intense, right? But if you put some Xhosa commentary over it,
Okay.
it could actually make it, dumb it down a little bit. Because it looks really, really hectic, right?
It's so
Guys,
violent.
you know,
It's so violent.
I never understand when we see things like that, especially between couples. How does it get to that space?
Yeah.
You know, and do we over romanticize celebrity relationships and look at them as this love lives here goals? Because this happened around the same time that they were on the cover of GQ together, and now we're finding this happened. I don't know.
Is it just celebrity relationships, or is it all relationships? Because at the end of the day, I think we are humans and we all love. And if we love people as we love these celebrities, we love to see them in love.
Right.
And we end up involving ourselves in it, when at the end of the day, maybe we should just be taking a step back.
But I also think people want too much from celebrities, and also you only pick the good things to fall in love with, right? So you see them on social media, you see them on red carpets, you see them doing covers together. You take all of that and you think it's the whole story, but it's not. But it's also on you if you decide that you want to stan Quavo and Saweetie and think, oh, they're so amazing, when you don't know the whole story.
There's nothing I love more than the fact that Lute can speak from experience.
100%. 100%.
Because I just feel that you get people like your Meryl Streeps, who we've seen them, we know that they were married, and we know that they are in love, but you don't. I just feel that don't open that door. I know it's unfair, just don't open that door, because once you open that door, you can't kick people out. In the perfect world, you can, but once you open that door, when you put your relationship out there, then everybody's eyes are on you.
But Meryl is a legend. I wouldn't necessarily call her a celebrity.
Okay, don't move, guys. We're going on a quick ad break, and when we come back, we'll be talking to South African DJ, producer, and businesswoman who DJs in the inception of her new music video for Indlovu. You don't want to miss it. Hashtag Sa on 3. We'll see you after this.
Sometimes look. Oh.
Welcome back to hashtag Sa on 3. I just want to take a moment to say happy birthday, King Ta!
Yay!
Oh, love her so much. What a vibe. Happy birthday. We hope you've had the most amazing day.
Love her.
Iconic.
And for those that don't know who King Ta is, Tiny Soma's why you had the songs like the likes of Zabalaza, Ingoma. You can go back to the times of the group.
Bongo Muffin. Like, listen, I love that woman. I think she's absolutely amazing. I really, really, really love her. Happy birthday, King Ta. We love you. I know you are going to have an amazing day. Please invite me to whatever's happening.
Why are you trying to get invited everywhere? Oh my goodness, let's go. Okay, guys, as you just saw, Powerhouse DJ Zinhle and businesswoman as well. She just dropped her new music video today for a song Indlovu featuring the incredibly talented singer Uloyiso. And soon after the drop, obviously, hashtag DJ Zinhle and hashtag Indlovu music video filled up the timeline. Now, many of her fans have been eagerly awaiting the release of this video, and they were not disappointed. Take a look at a bit of the video.
Well, many people went on their social media pages and had a lot to say about this hit song's visual representation and the socially conscious themes it explores. Ucebo Nsimbi said, "Did I not shed a tear? This is so emotional to me because I can relate. Opening your phone and see we regret to inform you after a long day of sincerely drains the life out of you. This just gave me hope that eventually things will work out in my favor." While it's Rumbi added such a beautiful and deep storyline, I love the song even more. Then Portia the Boss came in with this, said, "The Indlovu music video is so relatable and inspirational, especially with my current situation. Thank you, DJ Zinhle, for continuously spreading a message of perseverance."
Oh, that is actually so sweet.
It's absolutely sweet. And you know, one of the things that I absolutely love about this video is that it boasts such a relevant message.
Yeah.
It's empowering, it's powerful, the visuals, you know, all of those things. I think that they are very true to what a lot of people are going through in South Africa right now, especially with the COVID. I mean, I remember at the beginning of this year crying in bed because I had gone through my fourth rejection in a matter of 2 weeks. So for me, I agree.
So we actually have DJ Zinhle on the line. Mama, Powerhouse, Mama Kakairo. Good evening.
Hey,
Welcome to.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good, man, good.
Oh, firstly, congratulations on an incredible launch of a very, very beautiful video.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Now, Zinhle, let's talk about, you know, the creative brief that you gave to whoever was putting this music video together. What did you say you absolutely wanted to have creatively and conceptually in this video?
I actually realized that I was never going to carry the story or the message of the song myself. So I asked a friend of mine, Uzolani Pagaden, who was the director of The River, to actually come up with the story for the music video. And he agreed, and he came up with the perfect story. I mean, I didn't brief him. I just gave him the song to listen to. And after a few days, he came up with the story.
Sure. What a powerful and a phenomenal collaboration, especially in a time like this.
Yeah.
You know, when I watched
Thank
the video,
you.
I noticed some really refreshing faces, the likes of Major Mandisa, of course, our Miss Universe, Bini Tunzi, and Casta Simenya. You are clearly vocalizing a very personal message with this video. So walk us through, you know, what you want people to walk away with once they see this.
I think the most important thing for me was just to, I mean, the song is a song about hope, and we wanted people to just, you know, understand with whatever they're going through at home, you know, and might feel alone, which they're not necessarily alone. A lot of people are going through the same things, but there's hope, you know, things will get better. I mean, this pandemic has really turned all our lives upside down. And you know, even with students looking for work, you graduate, you've paid all this money, you owe a loan, and you don't get a job. We just wanted to give them a message of hope through the song.
Zinhle, I mean, I'm a very inspirational person, and you never invite me in your videos. What's going on?
Oh my goodness.
No, it's starting to feel very personal, by the way. But anyway, let's move on to another question. I want to ask, are you excited with this reception that it's getting? Because everybody seems to love this video, even though I'm not in it.
Oh, wow. Okay. No, I'm super excited. I think you'll even see in the music video, you don't see a lot of me, because the song really wasn't about me. The song wasn't something that I did by myself. He had a very important message that he wanted to communicate. He felt that he was going through something, and he wrote the song. And then when we released the song, he realized this is a message that a lot of people needed. And with that, I felt like the music video had to carry on the work that he had started of just giving people hope. So I'm very excited that people get the idea. We also shot a short film with the music video that we're going to be releasing soon, and then people will get the full idea behind this music video.
DJ Zinhle, thank you very much for joining us, and also thank you for being not only a role model to the child that you have in your own home, but to children all around the world. Thank you very much for joining us, and we are looking forward to seeing what else we're going to be seeing from you in 2021.
Yay, thank you.
All right, from inspiration to other things, I stumbled on this rather risque video on my timeline from what looked like a parliamentary Zoom meeting. So basically, we've got a screen grab of the video because we can't show you the video as it's still 6 p.m. in South Africa. So after 365 days of our professional lives going virtual, guys, have we not learned Zoom etiquette?
I think technology confuses everybody. I think it really does. And, you know, you have awkward moments because maybe you don't do this every single day all the time. So it still kind of throws you off. Also, there's so many different apps
buttons
that you use for all these different things. Because this company wants to use this one. So you're learning all these new things every single day.
Was she warned that he is on a Zoom meeting? Because you hear your wife in the shower, and yet you do not say, listen, Mkami, please do not come in because I'm on a Zoom call.
Also, can you imagine how embarrassing it is to realize that your husband's colleagues have now seen all of you?
Guys, Mina, all I do is that I always make sure I've got a shirt on. Whatever is happening everywhere else, it's none of your business because the screen is just right here.
I don't even know. Okay,
yeah, we definitely need to give politicians a Zoom etiquette class.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, Nangu Sindiswa Gumba, why is it Aditikwe?
Oh man, after the ad break, we'll be getting into another session of hashtag Ask Dr. Khanyile with Dr. Bay Unokukhanya Khanyile, brought to you by our besties at Vodacom. You don't want to miss it. It's hashtag SA3. Welcome to hashtag SA3. Vodacom's innovative virtual doctor platform is changing the game by making medical consultation more accessible. So the virtual doctor platform is easy and safe to use because it allows you to get virtual COVID-19 related consultations from the comfort and safety of your home. And right now, it's time for hashtag Ask Dr. Khanyile, brought to you by Vodacom.
Good evening, Mzansi. It's Dr. Nokukhanya Khanyile with another episode of hashtag Ask Dr. Khanyile, brought to you by our BFFs at Vodacom. We will be tackling some post-COVID-19 related symptoms, and we asked you to send through your COVID-19 related health questions. You did just that, so let's take a look.
Hi, Dr. Khanyile. I contracted COVID-19 late last year. Luckily, I recovered. However, I still haven't fully recovered my sense of smell and taste. So I was wondering, how long is this sensation going to persist? And what do you recommend that I should do?
Tandy, thank you so much for that question. It's very difficult for us to say exactly how long some of the post-COVID-19 symptoms may last. Some people have reported that within 2 to 3 weeks, their sense of taste and smell have fully recovered. Others have even come to this day with symptoms that are persisting. However, if you find that you have any associated symptoms like a headache that is not going away, that wakes you up at night, or if you're finding that your balance is off, I think it's important that you call into our virtual consultations via Vodacom and try to get the best help possible. I hope that we are able to help you with that advice. And thank you so much to everybody for all of your questions. That's all we have time for this week on hashtag Ask Dr. Khanyile, brought to you by Vodacom.
Thank you, Dr. Khanyile. That glow, that glow.
Stunning.
Worried about contracting or spreading COVID-19? You can download Vodacom's virtual doctor portal for all your corona-related health and medical concern. This is another way that Vodacom is keeping Mzansi connected by using its innovative solutions to help even in the health sector.
Now, don't forget to catch hashtag The Estate, which is coming to SABC3. It's been promoted for a very long time, and I'm personally looking forward to actually getting into the story and seeing what it's all about. I mean, sonke sihlala kwi-estates nowadays. And we're all- So, I mean, I'm pretty keen to see how they represent us in the story.
Actually, you know what? Check out the sneak peek.
I mean, who doesn't want to live at Echelon Estate?
Introducing a new daily drama with an award-winning cast.
To the dream.
To the dream.
The Estate starts Monday, the 5th of April.
To the dream, I mean.
To the dream. I couldn't catch my cup. To the dream.
Oh, wow.
Samora, did you enjoy yourself?
I absolutely always enjoy myself every single time that I'm here. I actually get very surprised as credits, because I'm like, how are they going by so soon? Has it been 30 minutes already?
Yeah, you trying to audition for a permanent spot?
No, it's fine.
Okay, it's fine.
You guys didn't want me before. It's all right. I'll just be, that cousin that comes and.
All right, guys, and just like that, on that note of I didn't get it, we've come to the end of another episode of Trending SA. Join us again tomorrow right here on SABC3. Good night, Mzansi.